Boys against men. Arsenal have won 3 consecutive games against Chelsea for the first time since 2004. Let that sink in. That is outrageous. The game was a total demolition. Arsenal looked like the better team since the get-go, right out the barracks. I don't even think Chelsea walked onto the field. I think they were still in the locker room. I think the whole team was not there, except Madueke. The only good takeaways from that game could have been Madueke or Kante. Them both were the only players at least trying to get back into the game and trying to make things. Look, Kante had a horrendous game, missing passes, losing the ball, etc. Madueke was their only spark the whole game, trying to take on defenders and at least serve a threat to the Arsenal goal. And eventually he did, leading to a scrappy goal and a goal that shouldn't even been one. They were just a complete and utter mess. Arsenal would lose the ball and Chelsea would get it straight back. There was no competition whatsoever. On the other hand, Arsenal, they were just different gravy today. 3 changes made by the boss Mikel Arteta. That is the most changes he has made the whole season, with the likes of Jorginho, Trossard and Kiwior. An absolute beast, and he's miles clear of Rob Holding. When the lineups came out, I was a bit nervous on Kiwior starting over Holding, but he showed up and in fashion. No clean sheet for him, but that does not serve how well he played today, and he has no blame for that goal. If we invest in maybe 1-2 centre-backs, our defence depth would be incredible. Preferably another right-footed centre-back to be back up from Saliba, but Kiwior showed that he can play on that right centre-back role, even though he is a left-footed centre-back playing right centre-back. Another takeaway, Jorginho against his former club showed his levels and made it apparent that he'd rather be top of the table than 12th place. Aubameyang started against his former club. He hasn't started a game since October. That's over 6 months now. I don't know what Lampard was thinking, but that was an absolute terrible decision. 9 touches the whole game. 4 of those were kick-off. That is just ridiculous. Mudryk playing against his favourite team. Look, the bloke did it right. I mean, he came on in about the 60th minute. He couldn't really do shit because they were already completely battered. Now let's talk about Arsenal. The top 3 players of that game, I'm going to give it to Odegaard, Trossard and Kiwior. Odegaard, honestly, he's just incredible. 2 goals, but I saw him as the best player even if he didn't score those 2 goals. Completely toying with defenders. They just couldn't keep up with him. Always finding space. Never misplacing passes. Great awareness. Just an all-round magnificent player. And I will say it again to this man. He will be one of the best players in the world in the future, 1,000,000%. He's already in the argument of best players this season. Can you imagine how well he will be doing in a couple years? Trossard. What an incredible signing this guy has came out to be. He's shown his quality from a strong Brighton side. The guy needs to start more though. He is just so good. His dribbling is incredible. Build-up play is second to none. He's just so direct and such a dangerous player. Absolutely ferocious when it comes to pressing. Oh, and don't get me started on Kiwior. A Premier League debut start to remember for that Polish international. A real demanding and powerful player on that pitch. Coming from Spezia in Serie A, starting 4 of the Polish games in the World Cup. To be honest, a player I didn't really know and a player I didn't really think was necessary to the squad depth of Arsenal, although I was definitely wrong. The stats of this game, just the key ones: 90 minutes played, 71 touches, 93% passing accuracy, 100 ground duels won, 4 clearances and 7 recoveries. Outrageous. 4 Arsenal players with 10 plus goals. What an unbelievable stat for an unbelievable team. No team has 4 players with 10 plus goals. The second best team is Newcastle with 3 players with 10 plus goals. That's Isak, Wilson and Almiron. When you think about it as well, Saka is a winger with not just 10 goals, but also 10 plus assists. The only player in the Premier League to have that stat to his name. And also Martin Odegaard, a midfielder, 10 plus goals and 7 assists. Martin Odegaard with 14 goals and 7 assists as a midfielder. Also, Trossard is only 2 goals away from 10 goals, with him being already on 10 assists, meaning that would be 5 players with 10 plus goals in that Arsenal team. Look, great game. I really hope you guys watched it because I absolutely loved it. Even though it was at 5 AM, it was just a magical performance by Arsenal. Demolished them. Like I said, boys versus men. New video will be coming out soon about Chelsea and their relegation battle. But you gotta stay tuned for that. Alright lads, thanks for watching. I want to see you guys' opinions and reactions to the game. Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. I would love to welcome you into this community. Peace.